Okay, students, now let us continue with the different questions. First question: which one of the following defects in the crystal lowers its density? And here the options are Fresnel defect, Schottky defect, F-center, interstitial defect. Since in the theory we have discussed that which lowers the density, there is a defect called as Schottky defect. In this Schottky defect, there is an missing up of equal number of positive ions as well as negative ions. Hence, the correct answer is Schottky defect, which is given with the option B. Next question, question number 2. An atom of an element A has 3 valence electrons, or an atom of an element A has 3 electrons in its outermost orbit, and that of B has 6 electrons in its outermost orbit. The formula of the compound between these two will be. So now they are asking to identify the formula between A as well as B. Since B has, here they have given it as outermost electrons. Already in PU1 we have studied that outermost electrons is nothing but what? The valence electrons. With reference to B, since B has 6 electrons, it has to gain 2 electrons to satisfy its octet configuration, and A has 3 electrons in its outermost shell. To satisfy its octet configuration, it has to lose 3 electrons. Overall, when we analyze with this, cross multiply it with A with gaining up of 2 and B with 6. Hence the formula can be written as A2 B3, means B gains 1B gains 2 electrons. Therefore, 3B will gain how many electrons? 6 electrons. In the same way, 1A will lose 3 electrons, 2A's will lose 6 electrons. Therefore, the number of electron lost is same as the number of electron gained. Hence, the formula is A2B3, which is given by the option B. Next, question number 3. The third question has been given that the radii of Na plus and Cl minus ions are 95 picometer and 181 picometer. That is, sodium ion is 95 picometer and chloride ion is 181 picometer. They are asking us to calculate the edge length. Edge length. We know that edge length is given by what? A. And it has been mentioned that the edge length of an NaCl unit cell is, we know that NaCl shows FCC crystal system. When we go with the arrangement of particles in FCC, this is the arrangement of the particle at a single phase. When I consider the radius, this is 1r, another r 2r, 3r, 4r. Therefore, the overall radius is what? 4r. The radius is 4r, where this 4r can be represented as the overall radius of a phase. Therefore, according to FCC, the radius r plus plus of r minus is nothing but a by 2, where a is considered as what? The edge length. Since Na plus is nothing but the r plus ion, which has an edge length of 95 picometer, and chloride ion is 181 picometer with nothing but r minus ion. Therefore, since we know that the radius is 4r, that is nothing but the edge length, which has been represented as 2r plus plus of 2r minus, where r plus is 95 picometer and r minus is 181 picometer, which comes out to be 552 picometer, which is nothing but the option C. Let us move on to the next question. The question goes in this way. A compound is formed by the elements A and B. This crystallizes in cubic structure. It has been mentioned that it crystallizes in which structure? Cubic structure, where atoms A are at the corners. So, A are the atoms which are present at the corners of the cube, and B atoms are present at body centers. the simplest formula of the compound is. So when I take a diagram for this is a simple cube. These are the corners where it consists of 8 corners, and this is one particle which is present at the body center. As we know that from corners there will be how many particles? 1 particles, which is nothing but what? A, because A is the particle which is present at the corners. And they have said that B is the particle which is present at the body center. Here at the body center there is only 1 particle, that is B. So body center will also give what? 1 particle which is represented by B. Hence the overall simplest formula is AB, which is given with the option C. Next question. An ionic compound is expected to have tetrahedral structure if it has been given that it should have a tetrahedral structure, where he is asking the ratio R plus by R minus lies in the range of. Now this is a new concept which we have not studied. R plus by R minus is nothing but the radius of positive ion to the radius of a negative ion, which is given by a concept called as radius ratio rules. Actually, this radius ratio rules is not there in our syllabus. Now please note down the different radius ratio rules. You make 3 columns as radius ratio, coordination number, as well as one more column as structural arrangement. According to this, the radius ratio starts with 0.155 to 0.225, which has a coordination number of 3, and the structural arrangement is planar triangular. Continue with the same one, that is 0.225 to 0.414, which has a coordination number of 4, and the structural arrangement is tetrahedral. And the third one as 0.414 to 0.732, the coordination number is 6, and the structural arrangement is octahedral. And the last one will start with 0.732 to 1, whose coordination number is 8, which is nothing but the body centered cube. Here the question tells that the radius ratio R plus and R minus for tetrahedral structure. For tetrahedral structure, it lies in the range of 0.225 to 0.414, which is nothing but the fourth option, D. Thank you.